everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yanni, and welcome back to another Yanni's cooking series. So today I'm going to be making some grilled steaks. We're actually doing some, it looks like a fillet, but it really isn't. It's like top round. We are grilling it up with thyme, garlic, salt, and pepper, and then we're going to make a thyme sauce with onions on the side. And then we're going to make some mashed potatoes, some white rice, because that's what my kids want to eat. And I'm going to make probably some broccoli rice for myself. So if you're interested in seeing what seasonings and how I do cook this, then go ahead and grab a snack, grab a bottle of water, or grab some ingredients and cook with me. So my assistant here is my son Elijah. We've got, he already took out some red potatoes. He took out 2.5 cups of white rice, long grain, and then we have our seasonings: salt, black pepper, granulated garlic, and some ground thyme. We have our onions right there on the side. We have some garlic up there as well, and these are the steaks. So let's get seasoning. All right, so the first thing I'm going to start with is the black pepper. I always start with black pepper because I don't like to put too much of it. And you want to season both sides. So right now we're seasoning the first side. And just have it on a sheet pan. And I don't like it too peppery. Then I go ahead and go in with the granulated garlic. And again, I'm a little light on the, not too light on the seasoning, but just enough because I do like to taste the beef. There you go. Then I'm going to go in with the ground thyme. I try to be a little light on this. It's hard because I'm coming to the end of it, I think. And thyme could be a little overpowering, so I don't want it to just taste like plain old thyme. So I'm just putting a little bit, and then this one I'm just going to put tiny teensy. There you go. Then last but not least, I go in with a little bit of salt. I'm using iodized salt. I always cook with iodized salt, but you use whatever salt you like to use. Some people use pink Himalayan salt. Some people use coarse salt. Some people use sea salt. It's whatever floats your boat. Then we're going to flip. And we're going to do the same exact thing on this side. And last but not least, because we're going to grill these, we want to put a little bit of olive oil so that it doesn't stick to the grill and so that it marinates really well. And then I just rub the olive oil on both sides so that the seasoning sticks on both sides. And I use the same olive oil that I always use, which is the Cola Vita extra virgin olive oil. That's my cooking olive oil. If I'm going to do like a Spanish dish, then I use the Goya extra virgin olive oil. If I'm doing Spanish dish or I'm doing like salad dressing. Now these are going to marinate for about 30 to 45 minutes because my husband's putting the grill on. Making our white rice while that marinates. I put 3.5 cups of water to boil. I'm going to add some salt, some garlic powder, and some canola oil to this because that's how I season my white rice. And I'm going to wash my rice. Washed my rice. I'm waiting for my water to come up to boil. I already put the salt, the garlic. I'm going to put the oil, canola oil, and then the rice. All right, I already added the oil while I wait for that to boil. My lovely assistant here.
Yeah, hi.
He got me out 6 red potatoes. Ignore that, that's for something else. And I'm going to cut them up in a small dice or a medium dice, and then I'm going to put them in the pot. And I'm going to boil them up for some mashed potatoes. Put my rice in. My rice is boiling up, waiting for it to get dry, just like if you watched my yellow rice and beans, doing the same thing. And then in the back I have the red potatoes ready to boil. I'm going to add some salt to it, and that's pretty much it. Steaks are already on the grill, and now I just gotta make the saucy onion and thyme sauce. So I went ahead and I stirred our rice one time and it's steaming. Our potatoes came up to a boil. And the steaks are off the grill, and there are no grill marks on it because my kids are pains in the asses and they don't like color. I know they're weirdos. I don't know where they came from, but this is what we have and we're working with. Now we're going to create our sauce. Okay, so I took a large yellow onion, cut it in half. I'm going to julienne that, which is like thin slices. I took 3 cloves of garlic and I'm going to mince that up. And then we are going to mix on this side. We're going to take some of this ready to flavor bouillon base type thing. And we're going to take, go ahead, assistant. I'm going to take a spoon and a half. And we're going to mix 1.5 cups of hot water, and we're going to mix them together so that it becomes a liquid versus a paste. Okay, I just strained out the red potatoes. I leave the red skins on my potatoes because the skin is really good for you. It's high in fiber, so that's why. But I'm going to go ahead and get ready to mash my potatoes. All right, I'm mashing my potatoes up. All right, so our potatoes are all mashed. We're gonna go ahead and put some milk. And then we're going to put some black pepper. And then we're going to put some butter. And I know you guys are wondering that, but I was swatching some lip liners earlier. Put that in there. I'm gonna let it melt, come together. Mix, mix, mix. And then there is another ingredient I put in, but that is my secret and I will not let you guys in on it. So yeah, I'm gonna mix that all together, add my secret ingredient, and then we're gonna put it back on the stove for a few minutes to cook. Because we brought the water to a nice little rolling boil, we're gonna now take the base and add it in here, and he's going to mix it around and make it nice and liquidy. Finally we are at making the sauce. We're gonna get a little bit of olive oil, and I'm waiting for the pan to come up to heat. And because these were made on the grill, I'm actually going to saute the onions first and the garlic, and then I'm gonna add the steak. As if we were doing it as a pan seared steak, we would sear the steak, and of course it would have all those nice little brown droppings from the meat and the seasoning. So we actually are reversing the sauce. Oil is nice and hot. I'm gonna add onions. I like a lot of onions. Actually, we're gonna use the whole onion because it's gonna render down a bit. For the onions, I added some salt, pepper, and some of that ground thyme that we used. Because we want to use the same seasonings that we used on the steak, so it has that same flavor. I have it on medium heat, but I am going to raise it just a teensy bit. We want this to cook down. I love onions. Oh, onions and garlic and peppers. I'm not using pepper because this is just onion, but oh, I love onions. Okay, so this is the finished product. I added everything. I added the sauce, the steak, onions, garlic. Yummy, yummy, yummy. My white rice is done. Mashed potatoes are done. And my kids are getting antsy. So we're going to finish this video here. And this is the meal. I am eating a little bit of rice and a little bit of potatoes. This is my steak and onions. And on the side, I have my rice cake with some guacamole mix. But yeah, this is how it looks. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the love and the support. And thank you, of course, for cooking with me. I hope you guys enjoy these recipes. I hope you try them at home. And I will see all of you guys in my next video. Peace out. Bye.